Hello students, now let's see lesson number 2, the correct use of noun. I hope you understand noun case from the 6th standards video. Okay, here the third noun case, that is possessive case, is given, which we have seen in 6th standards video. Here 3 of the first rules are there in the previous video. We have studied there. Okay, now let's see from here. The possessive case is used with noun denoting living things as. Okay, so there are some living things, with them possessive case is used. For example, a man's face. Okay, man is a living thing. Now a man face, cat's tail, horse's head. Okay, so possessive case apostrophe s, it is used with some living things like man's face. Okay, man, it is living, cat living, horse living creature. Okay, so with living creature or living thing, it is possessive case or apostrophe s is used. Now apostrophe s means it is a possessive case, means it's ownership or possession. Okay, it shows ownership or possession. We have seen that. Now the second rule, personified things as, it is used, possessive case is used with personified things like India's heroes, nature's law, duty's call, death's door. Okay, it is personified things. India, nature, duty, that, it is personified things. So with them possessive case apostrophe s is used. Now certain dignified object also. Okay, so possessive case or apostrophe s is used with some dignified object like court, sun, world, earth. Okay, from with these types of words, also possessive case used. For example, the court's order, the sun's ray, the world's population, the earth's atmosphere, the soul's call, the country's problem. Okay, so these are the dignified object. Okay, so with the dignified object also possessive case or apostrophe s is used. Now time, space, weight or value. So with denoting time, with denoting space and with denoting weight or value, possessive case is used or apostrophe s is used. For example, time. If the word is denoting time, then apostrophe s is used with them. For example, a day's journey, day denoting a time. Okay, a month's holiday, month is denoting time. A year's absent, okay, year is denoting time. So day, month, year. Okay, so this type of word which denoting time, so with them also possessive case is used, apostrophe s. Now space. Now a table's length, a hair's breadth, a stone's throw, a needle's point. So all this phrase, a table's length, a hair's breadth. Okay, so all this phrase meaning a very a small space. Okay, it is very small space. All the phrase means very small space. થોડી જગ્યા છે. બધા જે ફ્રેઝ છે એનો મિનિંગ શું થાય? થોડી જગ્યાઓ થાય. Okay, so this phrase is denoting space. So with table, hair, stones and needle, with them also possessive case is used, because they are not denoting in animate object, table, hair or stone. Here it means there are too less space. Okay, so with this inanimate object also possessive case or possessive or apostrophe s is used. Now weight, a kilo's weight, a ton's weight. Okay, so kilo, ton, it denoting weight. So with them also possessive case or apostrophe s is used. Now value, 10 rupees, so rupee is value, then dollar is value, so dinar, like. Okay, so these are the value. So for with them also possessive case or Apostrophe S is use. Okay, now in certain phrase like at his fingers and for mercy's sake, to his heart's content, at his wits' end, a boat's crew, a ship's passenger, to a journey's end, etc. So some phrases also with some phrases possessive case used. Okay, students, now turn the page. It's here. Now we can sometime omit a noun denoting some building or place after the possessive case of a noun. For example, I will see you at the barber's. Okay, we stop here. Basically, we stop here, but we skip the noun shop. Okay, so barber's means it is barber's shop. But here we skip the noun shop. At that time we use barbers. Okay, now tonight I will dine at my uncle's. Okay, basically we stop here, but uncle's means uncle's house. Okay, so at that time also this type of words possessive case is used. Now noun denoting lifeless object are seldom put in possessive case. Okay, so which have inanimate object sorry, or lifeless object. You can, there is seldom possessive case is used, means કે નહીં વચ્ચે possessive case used થાય. Okay, so with lifeless object we cannot use possessive case. Like leg of the table is right, but table is a lifeless object, so we cannot use possessive case with table. So the table's leg, it is wrong. Now the roof of the house, it is right, but we cannot say that house is roof, because house is lifeless object, inanimate object. Okay, so we cannot use apostrophe s or possessive case with inanimate or lifeless object. Okay, students, now here exercises are given. Let's see exercises. Now express a relation between each pair of items using possessive case. Now arm length. Arm length, basically arm, it is not a whole living person, it is the part of body, but it is not whole living person, so we cannot say that arm's length, it is the length of the arm. Okay, we can say that length of the arm. Now the trees leaves, tree leaves. Okay, here tree is inanimate object. Okay, tree is inanimate object, lifeless object, so we cannot use here possessive case with tree. So leaves of the tree, better to say leaves of the tree. Now third one, an hour and work, here it denoting time, so with time we can use possessive case. Okay, an hour's work, so it is better to say an hour's work. A day and journey, so it is also denoting time. Okay, with time we can use possessive case. Okay, so day's journey. A month is also denoting a time. Okay, so with month also we can use possessive case, so it can be said that a month's salary. Okay, a month's salary. Now the river depth. Okay, the river depth, here river is lifeless object, so we cannot use possessive case, so we can say that depth of the river. Okay, this house wall. Okay, house is not house is lifeless object, it is not living thing. Okay, so with lifeless object we cannot use possessive case, so it's better to say walls of this house. Okay, walls of this house. Now woman dresses, woman is living thing. Okay, living person, so we can use possessive case, so woman's dresses. Now Mr. Roy, it is also living person. Okay, so with living person or with living creature, we can use possessive case. So Mr. Roy is living person, so we can use possessive case here. So Mr. Roy's bungalow. Okay, now official meeting. Official is personal affair. Okay, we cannot use this type of personal affair with possessive case. So it's better to say meeting of the officials. Now the team victory. Now team is the member of different persons. Okay, and members are living person. Okay, so we can use here with living person, we can use here possessive case. So team's victory. Okay, book cover. So book is lifeless object, book is not living thing. Okay, book is lifeless object, so we cannot use possessive case. So better to say cover of the book. Now office keys. Office is not living thing, it is inanimate object, lifeless object. So here we cannot use possessive case. So better to say keys of the office. Now that picture frame. So picture is inanimate object, lifeless object, so we cannot use possessive case here. So we can say that frame of that picture. Now my cousin mother. So cousin is a living person, so with living person we can use possessive case. Okay, so we can say that my cousin's mother. The country. Okay, the country is dignified thing, we are seeing that. Okay, the country is dignified thing, so we can use possessive case with dignified thing. So we can say that country's population. Her sister mother-in-law. Sister is living person, so with living person we can use possessive case. Okay, so we can say that her sister's mother-in-law. India. So India is again a dignified thing, or it is personified thing. India is personified thing, so we can use possessive case with India. So India's river and mountain. Okay, just like this we have to do this exercise. Okay, now here the second exercise, correct the phrases. Okay, now write your name at the top of the page. Okay, it is right, no correction is there. The jeep stop at the end of the street. Okay, streets end we cannot say that. Okay, the end of the street. Street is inanimate object, so we cannot use here possessive case that streets end એવું કહી શકીએ નહીં, because street is lifeless object. Page is also lifeless object, so we cannot use with both possessive case. Now third, the job of my brother. Okay, brother is living person, so we can use here possessive case. So this is wrong, third sentence is wrong. Okay, we can say it's better to say that my brother's job. Okay, my brother's job is very interesting. Now what is the name of this colony? So colony is inanimate object, lifeless object, so it is right. He stayed at the house of his sister, so it is wrong. The house of his sister. Sister is live thing, a live person. Okay, sister is live person, so we can, it's better to say that he stayed at his sister's house. Okay, his sister's house, so we can use here possessive case. Okay, because sister is live person. Okay, just like this, the favorite actor of Parul is Amir Khan. So Parul, here Parul is living person, so with living person we can use possessive case. So it's better to say this sentence, sixth sentence is also wrong. So it's better to say that Parul's favorite actor. It's better to say that Parul's favorite actor is Amir Khan. Okay, that is right, correct. Now the rest of the sentence you have to correct yourself. Okay students, I hope you understand in possessive case properly. Students, take care, stay home, stay safe.